Hi all, welcome to Horizon Online Learning Academy. Today we are going to look at one of the most important sections in English grammar, that is tense. But no, we are not going to look at tense from simple present to future perfect continuous. No, we are going to look at one of the most confusing part in tense. That is the difference between simple past and present perfect. Let's see what is the major difference between these two. We might have been learning English grammar, especially tense, for the past 15 or 20 years. But still we get confused when we come to this session. When we try to translate it into Malayalam, again it becomes a very difficult task to do. So let's see what are the major differences between, or what is the major difference between present perfect and simple past. This knowledge will help you to gain marks in competitive examination, because this is one major session they ask to confuse us. This is one of the pitfalls they set to confuse the contestants. The difference between present perfect and simple past. What is the difference between present perfect and simple past? Let's look at two examples. I have written a sentence here, one in present perfect and the other in simple past. So let's look at the difference. The first sentence is written here as I have applied for a job. I have applied for a job. We know that if a sentence is in perfect tense, there should be the V3 form of the main verb. Right? Here the main verb is apply. Apply. V3 form of applied, or past participle form of apply is applied. Applied, applied, applied. Applied V1, applied V2 and applied V3. V3 form is used. And if the sentence is in present perfect, we have to use either has or have. Right? We have to either use has or have. If the subject is singular, we have to choose has, and if the subject is plural, we have to choose have. Here we have the subject I, hence we have chosen have, and the sentence is I have applied for a job. Right? Since have is present tense and we have the V3 form, we read this sentence as a sentence in present perfect form. Let's look on to the second question. Second sentence actually. In this second sentence, look at the verb. The verb here is applied. Right? Applied. And we have to understand one thing. Keep one point in mind. V3 form of a verb won't stand alone in a sentence. No, it never ever will happen. A sentence with only V3 form of a verb form won't stand. It will have, if V3 form of a verb is given, there will be a helping verb along with it. Okay, so here we can easily understand that this is not the V3 form because V3 form won't stand alone in a sentence. That will be grammatically incorrect. So this is the V2 form, right? V1 is the root form, V2 past tense and V3 past participle. So here we have V2 form, and if a sentence has V2 form of a verb, that is past tense. Here we have a sentence in simple past tense. Now let's try to understand the difference between these two statements. I have applied for a job and I applied for a job. In both the sentence, we get to know that the application is given. That is over. That process is over. But why is it written in entirely different tense forms? Right? One is present and the other is past. Why? That is the question. Right? So let's look at the meaning. Here, the answer lies in the sense of the sentence. I have applied for a job. Okay, so think that you have applied for HSA English now. HSA English as a PSC has given notification for HSA English, right? And you might have applied for the job. So you will say, I have applied for the job. Then why didn't you use I applied, and why did you use I have applied? That tells us the difference. What is the difference? When you say I have applied for the job, that means you already applied it, right? Okay, the application is sent, but it is in the process. The process is ongoing. It's not yet over. You are waiting for the result. You have to write the examination. The result should be out, and you have to get appointment, right? So the process is there. The effect is there. You have applied for the job, and you are till on the receiving end. You are waiting for the results. Okay, keep that in mind. നിങ്ങൾ എപ്പോഴാണോ ഒരു ജോബിന് അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്തിട്ടിരിക്കണം, ഐ ഹാവ് അപ്ലൈഡ് ജോബ് ഫോർ എ ജോബ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, നിങ്ങൾ അതിൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ടിന് വേണ്ടി വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാണ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ ഇഫക്റ്റ് ആ സമയവും നിങ്ങൾക്കൊപ്പം ഉണ്ട്. യു ആർ ആക്ച്വലി എൻജോയിങ് ദ റിസൾട്ട്. But look at the second sentence, I applied for a job. When you say, as soon as you say, I applied for a job, doesn't matter whether you have you are waiting for the result or whether you got the result. That doesn't matter. What matters there is simply you applied for the job. നിങ്ങൾ ജോബിന് അപേക്ഷിച്ചു. That information is required. That only the information that you applied. Okay, no further clarifications are needed there. As soon as you say, I have applied for a job, that means you want to convey to the audience that you are still waiting for the result. It is still awaiting. It is in the present. Only that single process is over. The process of applying is over. The whole other things are awaiting. But when you say, I applied for a job, that is over. You already have done it. You got over with it. You are not bothered about the result. You don't want to convey whether you got it, whether you have written the examination, whether it got over in the past. Nothing. You just want to convey the information, right? So this is the difference between simple past and present perfect. Hope you have understood the basic difference between present perfect and simple past. Let's meet with another video in the next class. Thank you for listening.